guys, this week on the Shadow Service we're at Spa, famous iconic racetrack, incredibly hard, and it's not easy in ACC. It's incredibly difficult, a lot of detail, but it's incredibly fun. We're in the Shadow Service hot stint time trial session, 9 cars on the track. In fact, Andy, the creator of the Shadow Service, is also in here, so we're going to run a couple of laps now. Give you a little bit of advice for the track. We're not going to break any records here, but hopefully we'll be able to give you a bit of advice as to how to improve very difficult tracks. So we're going to put the pit limiter on, start the car, maximum immersion now. I've got all the things bound, so we're good to go. Quick check, we are good for track and pit limiter off we go. Now initially it's going to take a lap to get the tyres up to temperature. The pit exit here is very difficult, one of the most difficult parts of the track, so we're going to try and put together a few laps. I'm going to give you a few pointers as to my references that I use, and hopefully that's going to help you to get faster during this week. So now I brake a little bit before the curb starts on the right. There's quite a long way before, down to second gear for this sequence of corners, just blending the throttle through this sequence here, and then just using the gas on this right hander just to get the car to rotate. Braking point is just before the curb starts, all the way right down to first gear, turning to an early apex in this one. Mid corner, shift up to second, and then exit the corner. A little bit of swaz there. I stay in second gear and try and float through here. A lot of the corners at Spa require to just slide the car on throttle. I look for the orange marker on the fence, down one gear into this corner here, and once you're through the mid part, then you can gas it out and stay flat on the throttle. Just as I go under the gantry is where I get on the brakes, all the way down to second gear for here, floating in here, blending the throttle, switching to the other direction, get on the gas as soon as you can. Just before the curb is the braking reference point into here, down to second gear, just slightly missing the apex there. You can get the car to rotate on the corner entry, and you can be flat through this corner here. So position your car in a way where you can be flat coming into here, you can carry all the speed down this sweeping straight here. And now this fast left-hander, I do have a little confidence lift here. It may be flat, may be possible to be flat with the right setup, with the right line, but I give a confidence on the line across the track is where I get on the brakes into here, all the way down to first gear, switch over to the opposite steering angle, and then blend out the throttle. We're going to go for a hot lap now. On the banners, the flags to the right hand side, the last flag, when that passes, that's where they get on the brakes, all the way down to first gear for this slow first corner. Just cutting that corner, get on the gas as early as you can. A little bit down on our best lap, but that's all good. Into Eau Rouge for the first time. It's better to lift, guys. If you're feeling confident, you can be flat, but I'm just going to give me a confidence lift. There's a car what likes to go light just there. Very difficult corner, very satisfying when you get it right, but I would recommend a lift as you're going through that corner here. Now just a good couple of meters before the curbing, we get on the brakes. There's a slight change in colour of the tarmac, that's what I look for. Second gear through this sequence of corners here, floating on the throttle, and then try and get a squeeze on the throttle to get the car to rotate as you exit. You can exit with quite a good amount of power. Just as the curb starts is the braking reference, driving the car to the apex. It's okay to double apex this corner. Second gear on corner exit, rev it out in second gear, float it in, get on the gas early to get the car sliding to rotate, carry that speed on the corner exit. Look for the fence, orange marking on the fence, down one gear, coasting into here, let the car settle, then you can bring the gas back in to keep the car flowing on corner exit. Now, we're a little bit down on our best lap time, but talking and driving very difficult. Under the bridge, second gear flew here, flowing through, blending that throttle. Bit of swaz on corner, it's a bit too much really, but you can drive the car out of the corners on the power. That's close to track limits now. I'm going to try and go flat through here. That's worked really nicely. Just get that clip on the mid corner. So we're 0.6 down on our best lap of this session so far. Through here we're going to have a little confidence lift for this left-hander. just about keeping track limits, looking for the line across just after the gantry. That's when we get on the brakes all the way down to first gear for this corner here, keeping it to the right hand side to get a better drive onto the straight. Using TC4 is my recommendation in the McLaren, and that's going to get us a 2 minutes 90, I think that was. Not a bad lap, but we can be in the 18s. 17s are probably out of the question yet, at least. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think you're going to be getting in the comments below. Also, if you want to get involved with these shadow servers, then check out the description below, because I've got all the details on how you can join in, how you can do these fantastic time trials in ACC. ACC is incredible, guys. Make sure you get involved with this one. So that's going to get you up to speed with Spa this week, and there's so much potential left on the table. Track limits will be difficult, consistency will be difficult. It's 3 laps time trial here, best consecutive 3 laps, so it's going to be a bit of an endurance race, guys. So it's going to be 3 laps, 7 minutes of just pure driving at the limit, so just back off a little bit, don't be too aggressive. Let me know what you think of the week so far, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, then go and check out the playlist over there. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about getting faster and starting in ACC. Also, guys, check out the links in the description below. If you want anything from GT Omega, I've got exclusive 5% discount code CD5 at the checkout at GT Omega. Gets 5% off anything. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.